Good morning, it's Monday, it's the start of week 10 out of 11 of my uni term, which is just crazy that it's gone so fast. But yeah, it's about 8:30 now and I have a lecture at 9, so I think between now and then for the next half an hour I'm just gonna do some interview prep for my placement year interview on Thursday, and then gonna get going on the lecture and then looking at my to-do list that I made over the weekends. I've then got another stats lecture and then I've got 5 hours space before I have my second forensic lecture of the day. So, and then after that I have a talk from this author on his book, psychology related. So yeah, I think in those 4 or 5 hours I'm gonna try and get as much as my assessment for my stats module done, as well as do some more interview prep. So yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna start some casual interview prep for half an hour now and get on with my 2 lectures. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock now and the lecture's just finished. It was on detecting a deception. It was really interesting, and now I've just got some breakfast. And yes, I'm just gonna eat this and you don't want to focus. Yes, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast and then go on to do my stats lecture. Okay, so it's about 11:30 now and I've just finished the lecture, and now I think probably for the next 2.5 hours or so till about 2 o'clock, I'm gonna do some interview prep. So yeah, over the weekend I prepped some answers to some questions, so I'm just gonna do some more questions prep, especially like looking into exactly what the department does and like recent articles of them in the news. So because obviously that's a big interview question. If you don't even know what they do, like they're not gonna hire you because they're like, well, you don't care about this company. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that and yeah, just practice interview questions. Obviously I don't want it to be so rehearsed that I just sound like I've rehearsed like when I'm actually speaking in an interview, but definitely to have like a general idea what I'm going to say for at least the most common interview questions is definitely a good idea. So yeah, for the next like 2.5 hours or so I'm just going to do that, and then after that I'll probably work on my stats lecture for another 2 hours, which will take me to 4 o'clock when I have a lecture. Okay, so it's 7 minutes to 2 now, so I think I'm gonna finish with my interview prep for now. I just wrote out a few answers to common interview questions and practice saying them out loud just to get a general sense of what I would say. And now I'm just gonna start researching some articles for my stats module coursework, and yeah, just writing down relevant parts of articles that I can use in as part of my analysis and in my introduction and my discussion. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock now and I've read through a few articles and I started writing my introduction, but to be honest I'm getting a bit restless and I can't really be asked to do much more of it, so I'm just going to go out for a walk now for half an hour, and then when I come back we'll just go over interview questions and then start on my forensic psychology lecture.
An interesting study by Mark Cabell and his colleagues looked at interviews with Australian sex offenders, who happen to be in Australia, no particular reason otherwise, who had given confessions. And not surprisingly, a proportion of them said the reason that they confessed was that they were guilty and they wanted to get it out of their system, if you like. In this morning's lecture, you'll notice I mentioned how sex offenders quite often they are actively seeking treatment, seeking an intervention. So perhaps this spontaneous confession rate because they were guilty is not so surprising in that.
You know, that you can change them to be the way you want them to be. You do things for your partner or for your pet, because you love them. You want life to be nice for them. You don't do it because you want to change them.
Yeah.
I think that is very good for the relationship.
Okay, so it's just gone 8 o'clock now, and after my 2 lectures, my flatmate gave me a mini mock interview over Zoom, which I think was really helpful in just increasing my confidence. And now I've just gotten back from a walk for half an hour, because I feel like I don't really walk that long earlier, and I just wanted to another walk. But yeah, now I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. It is 8 o'clock, I don't really want to start on any more work. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to do this week's quiz before I start to chill and go to bed. So that just involves rewatching last week's lecture and going over the RStudio tutorial, and then I've got 9 minutes to answer 7 questions. So yeah, I normally just watch the lecture on double speed, and so it should only take about half an hour. Good morning, it's Tuesday, it's about 8:30 now, and just to run you through my to-do list of what I've got today. You probably can't really see that, but today I've got a developmental psychology lecture at 11, a cognitive lecture at 4, and then I have an optional seminar in one of the essay topics for my developmental essay, and I think I probably will do that essay, so I'm gonna drop along to that. I believe that's at 3 to 4. So in the meantime, when I don't have things to do, I think from now to 11 I'm gonna do some more interview prep. So that's a good 2.5 hours to, I could definitely get a lot done in then. And then yeah, I've been a bit ambitious. I just remembered I got Zumba at 6, so I think between 4 and 5 I'm gonna do the stats tutorial. We have like a work bit to work through every week essentially online, so I think I'm gonna do that. And I did put work on my stats assessment on today, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do that, but that's alright because I've got plenty of time. I'll probably spend a lot of time on Friday doing that, and I've got a full day tomorrow to just do interview and stats assessment, so yeah, I don't mind if I don't get that done today. But yeah, so for the next 2.5 hours I'm just gonna be prepping for my interview. Okay, so it's 1 minute to 11 now, so I'm just gonna sign on to watch my lecture. The interview prep, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of tailed off the last hour or so. I was getting a bit bored just looking at the same thing for so long, but I think later today my flatmate is very kindly going to give me another mock interview, so shout out to Gladys for being my #1 fan. And yeah, but now I'm just gonna watch my lecture, and then afterwards, I mean, I guess that I could still go back to, oh I know, afterwards I'm gonna do my stats tutorial. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, it's 12 o'clock, the lecture's just finished. I've gotten a hot chocolate and I'm just gonna run through the stats tutorial. I'm not sure how long it is, I haven't had a look, but hopefully it's no more than like 45 minutes max. Okay, so it's 1:15 now. I've just had a little break after doing the tutorial, and I think for the next 45 minutes I'm just gonna work on my stats assessment, maybe up to an hour max, and then for the remaining time before 3 I'll go back to doing interview prep. But yeah, for now I'm gonna work on my introduction to my assessment. So it's 2:30 now, and I've just written this bit, which is my introduction for my assessment. I mean, it's in no ways finished by any means, but it's just a rough draft. And now for the next half an hour till my seminar at 3, I think I'm just gonna chill, have a break, maybe watch the news because they're having the debate about the new tiered lockdown system.
What people typically do is they try and maximise the number of balls they work, so they'll perform those balls. And they'll see if that works. Unfortunately, that was interesting.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock now, and I've got Zumba at 6, so I think for the next hour I'm just going to work on my stats assessment. I'm just going to go back in and edit my introduction because it was pretty long, so I just need to cut some words out and just rephrase some things. And then I might do that for half an hour instead, and then watch an episode of New Girl or something. And then after Zumba I'll have dinner. I would have dinner now because I'm pretty hungry, but it's not good to eat before you exercise, so I'm gonna have to wait for 2 hours. Okay, so I've managed to cut my introduction down to 525 words, which is alright. I mean, I still got time to cut it down just a bit more. I think no more than 500, because even that's going to seem like 400, 450, because the whole assignment's 2,000 altogether. But yeah, for now it's fine how it is, and it's 10 to 6 now, and I'm gonna go get ready for Zumba. Okay, so it's just past 10 o'clock now, and I don't know where the hours have gone. I think the last time I updated you was just before Zumba. So yeah, after Zumba I just had dinner, and I didn't actually end up doing a mock interview with my flatmate. I think we'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna practice all day tomorrow. But for now, for the last like 2 hours or so, I've just sort of been chilling. I've been watching like some interview videos on YouTube, but for now I'm just chilling, and I'll probably go to bed soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's nearly 9 o'clock now. I have been up for the last hour, and for the last hour I've just been going over the assessment that's due today, which I did upload before, but I think it's always good to reread a few days later. And I've just made a few word and grammar changes and re-uploaded it, so that's that. That's completely finished for now. I'm not gonna go over it again, and it is due later, so completely finished with that. But yeah, for the rest of the day on my to-do list, I've got interview prep and stats assessment. But to be honest, I think I might just do interview prep today. If I have time to like do my stats assessments, I will, but I'm not gonna worry about doing it. I think I'm just gonna focus on my interview prep for tomorrow today. Okay, so I've written out a load of questions, and I'm just gonna spend the day going through them. Okay, so it's 2:45 now. Please ignore this tag. I just got my honest delivery and I haven't taken the tag off yet. But yeah, it's 2:45 now, and I'm just gonna have a little break, and then at 2 my flatmate is actually gonna do my nails. She's really good at doing I think polygel nails, so just as a little break. I think she's done it before, and I think it took about an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna get food now and then do that, and then after that just get back to the interview. Okay, so it's actually 7:30 now. My nails took a bit longer than expected, but here they are. They're just got a natural colour, very nice. Thank you very much, Gladys. But yeah, I also did have a half an hour call with someone from the career centre at uni, just to like go over like interview advice, which was nice of them. And yeah, now I've got dinner. Got pasta. I never really have pasta, but it's just like quick and easy, and I don't really have much food at the moment. So I think for the rest of the night I'm gonna eat this now and watch an episode of New Girl, and then for an hour or so before I go to bed, just do a bit more interview prep. And I need to especially like look at like the company's values and make sure I have examples for each of those values. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna eat dinner and watch New Girl. Alright, hello, it's Thursday, it's 5 to 8 and I woke up quite early today. I woke up at 7, which I normally don't do. I always have my alarm at 7 but I don't wake up until 8, but I've already had a shower and washed my hair. And yeah, so my interview is at 11 today, so I think between now and then I'm just gonna work on interview prep. And to be fair, I don't feel that nervous today. I'm a lot more settled and kind of excited to do it and get it over with. Okay, it is 9:05 now and we're in the bathroom because I'm gonna do my makeup quickly. It's completely unnecessary, probably just a waste of time, but I think it really will make me just feel that a little bit more comfortable and confident in myself to you know, carry myself better in the interview. Okay, and this is the finished makeup. I've just tidied my room, specifically this corner area. There was a lot of clothes and towels on there, so I just put those away. And that's the main view of what they're gonna see. There was a little ASOS package popping up, but I'll put that down. But yeah, so hopefully this sets a good impression. Obviously it's not a very good impression to have a messy room, so I thought definitely worth a quick 5-10 minute tidy. And now it's 9:30, so I think I'm gonna make breakfast. The only thing I have in the house is scrambled eggs, so it's gonna have to be that. Okay, so it's 1:15 now and I finished my interview about 25 minutes ago. I think it was alright, to be fair. It wasn't bad, but I mean, you never know. Even if it's your best interview, it just depends who you're up against, so we just have to wait and see. But it was a positive experience, I think, and someone's knocking at my door. So yeah, as I was saying, it was definitely a positive experience, so just have to wait and see. But for now, I'm gonna pop to Aldi as quick as possible because I do have a lecture at 1. But I just need to get a few bits. I'm only here for another week, so I don't really need to get too much, but I've got no food in the fridge at the moment. Okay, so it's 2:05 now and I've got a practical at 3 for my stats module. So in the meantime, I was gonna work on my assessment and then just carry on working on it throughout the practical, but I'm not in the mood to do it. Like I'm really not in the mood, so I think I'm not gonna start it until the practical and just have those 2 hours working on it. But between 2 and 3, I'm gonna start looking up some articles for one of my essays that's due in January. I probably won't start like proper writing down research, but I'll just pin a few articles that I think would be useful in reading for my essay, and yeah, just get a general feel of the research that's out there on the topic, so I can in my head start thinking of my points and my structure for the essay when I do come to write it. And I probably won't start properly doing it until the stats assessment is finished, but I mean, it's always good. You've got a few moments just to, you know, just start thinking about it. So I've just pinned 39 items, which is a lot, and I'm definitely not going to read them all. But yeah, when I do come back, I've got a list of ones to pull out that I thought looked interesting and relevant to my essay. Okay, so it's 4:30 now, and I finished the practical early because I finished like the bit of work I was doing, and she said if you haven't got anything to do then it's okay to just leave early. I mean, obviously there's always things I can do. I haven't finished the report, but I wasn't going to start a whole new section now. Also, I just ordered my takeaway. I got a pizza, but I think just for like 20 minutes before it comes I'm going to have a quick walk around the block just to get some exercise. I said that really weirdly. I'm just going around the block to get some exercise. Okay, so it's 5:15 now, and I've just come back from my walk and I was just chatting to my flatmate, and my takeaway's just come. So let me open up my camera. It's a pizza from it's a really nice vegan pizza place. So first start we've got the pesto dough balls, which I've never had the pesto ones before. I've just had the plain ones. And then my pizza. Gorgeous. Oh, you can't even see. Gorgeous. Can't remember what's on it. I think it's smoked vegan cheese and then a couple of different fake meats, but it will be good. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that probably while watching Netflix, and then later on today, probably about 7, me and my flatmate, we're gonna watch a film. Okay, so it's about 10:10 now, and me and my flatmate have just finished watching the film Airline 93, which is really good. It's very dramatic and like nerve-wracking, even though it's a film, but obviously it's based on true events of 9/11. So yeah, it was really good. Just had a little chat, and now I'm ready for bed, and I'm pretty tired, so I'm pretty much gonna go straight to bed, and I set my alarm for 8 tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday, it's about 9 o'clock, and I've been awake for quite a while now, like an hour or so, and I've been sitting on my desk for like 10-20 minutes, and I'm just avoiding starting work, to be honest. I'm just not in the mood. All I've really got to do today is my stats assessment, and to be honest I just can't be bothered. Like, I'm not in the mood to do it, but I mean, I have got all day to do it. I do actually have a lecture at 12, so but that's all I got today, and then I've got I was just going to do my stats assessment as well, so I mean I will work on it today because kind of have to get that done because it's due next week. I mean, we do have a week extension, but I do want to finish it by the original date, or at least have it mostly finished by the original date, because I don't want it to drag on forever, and I've got other exams to prep for January. So yeah, I'm going to do that today, but probably quite casually, and then working on it a lot harder next week. Yeah, that's my plan for today. Okay, so it's 5 to 12 now, and I've just written like basic bits of my discussion. I still got a few points to include, and I mean it's not good, and I'm definitely going to delete some of these points, but it's just a basic structure for now, and then when I've written all of it, or at least got all my ideas down, then I'll go in and to refine, of course. But for now, this is all I've done, and so I got 5 minutes to my lecture, so I'm just gonna log on to that now, and then afterwards I might have a little break for a bit, and then come back to finishing off this draft. Okay, so it's 2:37 at the moment, and since my lecture finished at 10 to 1, so nearly 2 hours ago, I've just been working on my discussion, and obviously this is quite a lot. It's over 1,600 words, which like is more than double what my discussion needs to be, but it's just the basic points, and I'll go into cut and edit later and obviously reword things, so actually sounds good. I completely forgot that the new season of Big Mouth was coming up today, so I think I'm gonna watch an episode of that. It's somehow 4:30 now, and I've already done any work for like the last an hour and a half or like 2 hours since I said I was about to watch Big Mouth, which I did. I watched 2 episodes, and then I don't really know what else I've been doing, but I think for the rest of the night, for the next like hour and a half, I'm gonna work on my discussion for my coursework that I was working on earlier, and then I think I'm gonna go for a walk after that, and then get ready for drinks with my flatmate tonight. Okay, so it's just gone 6 now, and I did a little bit more of my discussion, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there for today and go walk for like half an hour, and then come back and shower and get ready. Okay, so it's about 8:30 now. I've just showered and gotten dressed and done my makeup, and I'm ready for drinks. So that's the end of this week's vlog. So I'd just like to say thanks very much for watching if you've gotten this far through, and please like, subscribe and comment, and